and up and up and like white noise and stuff like that. Like I love that.
Like over the last sort of 2 years, I've just been really like focusing on getting sort of used to the room and getting. It's amazing that room's so like true in the sound that like you have to really give it like proper justice in the way that you can't, you know, some of the tunes you think are going to be big but they're not.
So I had all this music but I didn't really know how I was going to put it together, and probably felt a little bit rusty. So the first couple of weeks were a bit tentative.
Alright, at home, I'm sorry, but if I'm not listening to house music, I'm actually honestly only listening to talk radio. Because I'm not really into hip-hop and R&B. It's totally crap right now, but it's kind of getting hot because they're doing an electronic thing with it. So I'm starting to check it out a little bit more again. But I listen to talk radio a lot, and I listen to Christian stations as well.
And when Felix come here, he's really happy. And I know Space is his favorite club in the world, so I really expect something really cool from him.
He was king.
I've read that you called it electro-pop. Who else has been an influence on you?
I mean, musically or just anyway, or just both. But I mean, I don't know. Well, this is my beautiful abode for the summer. I mean, like.
My favorite thing about what?
Big fat sound system.
Do you know what I mean? When realistically the whole point is trying to push something that's actually good. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, like new or old. It just has to be good throughout. Do you know what I mean? And if people just stick to that, I think we can move on nicely. Do you know what I mean?
That you're a DJ?
Well, no, it depends where I am when you ask me, I suppose. If I've just played in space, then yeah, DJ. But then we've also got a bar and a hotel. If I'm in a hotel, or not, we've also got a bar. Whichever's relevant, really, I suppose.
You can just, you know, have their support, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? And then also at the same time, you never really sort of get lost in anything.
Kind of explain that, or?
I think that was blown out of proportion because.
Whoa, what was the question?
Well, I was just going to ask you. I mean, you were.
It's not like nothing too clever, nothing too stupid. Do you know what I mean? It's just like really.
Because, you know, I respect hell.
Because I could play whatever, you know, I could play some hard electro, some techno, some minimal tech, and then I could even come back with some nice hot house tracks like I did tonight.
On the dance floor, and people are coming up to me going, what's this? Do you know what I mean? I'm like, well, you know, when's this out? And I said, it was out like 15 years ago.
At least 10th that I can remember doing legally.
Deferential, was it? Space has been particularly good because it's just a release, different. You know, I can go back to just get on the decks and blast something out after. It's a completely different thing. So it's had an extra kick to it.
DJ it actually. I mean, the traveling, hate it.
I just got off a plane a couple hours ago. My engine went out yesterday. A bird hit that motherfucking plane.
I just take the train for 12 hours yesterday. It was crazy. Like, I was playing in Amsterdam in the afternoon, 12 till 2 in the morning, in the afternoon. And after take a train to Paris and Paris to Nantes in France and playing at a festival at 4 in the morning, sleep for 3 hours, and take a train Nantes from Paris, and Paris to Barcelona, Barcelona to Ibiza.
And I was bugging. So we flying, circling the pilot like we got 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, Lord, please don't say we got 20 minutes, we go die. So like all kinds of crazy stuff's going through my mind.
In 3 days, I just sleep 5 hours.
Keep going, really, and keep the deadlines where you've got to be at what time, and be as decent as you can when you get there.
What do I bring to the party? Well, I bring a massive amount of nonsense in every way. Now, I mean, for me, I can't like miss that party just because.
Y'all met me at the door, I like that.
Great. No, I didn't say that. I said the best one I've had all season, easily. But I always say that in September because it's generally progressively better. So.
Unpro.
I listen to music best when I'm actually doing stuff, and it's usually here, organising, cleaning up the place, and so I've it's not been like DJing, but I've had to. We have music on here constantly from 8:30 till we close, 15 hours, 16 hours a day. So
Tonight it was techno, purely techno, but it's because, you know, every time, every week, every gigs, I play techno in the beginning, and if the people react, I just play techno because it's my, you know, it's like I want to be a techno DJ.
In my eyes, the whole thing with the music thing is coming back to is just going back to simple, just fat beats, solid bass lines, and just something like a bit funky and some nice vocals. And that's the one thing I love playing on that terrace is vocals.
lots of not kitschy but easy listening, 60s Tarantino styley. So I like the feeling when you come over the bridge and you hear something like that, some old sort of 60s thing.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
But I really love to be alone, so it's not the problem.
Big thing for me is having my mates. It's like sort of, you know, wherever I've gone, I've always had like my mates with me, especially over the last sort of like 10 years. I thought just good to have people on board and just, you know, wherever you go.
Wow, you play for 2,000 people in a club in Ibiza in September. So, you know, like, everybody is like, what the fuck, it's not a job, you know, like, it's passion, it's more.
Anyone who runs something here that's really with a lot of work involved, then you just got to accept the fact that you're not going to get to go and lie on the beach.
It feels a bit more like the start of a party in there, which is like hopefully my job and what I can do in there. So it's just nice to do that type of thing.